I got viewers, so I got some shit effed off, so to speak. But definitely keeping this. The man cave, I got a lot of interest in this. I posted this in a buy swap sell group on Facebook, and I got a lot of people interested in this. The guy who bought the place doesn't want it, so. And I can't take this in town. I have a much better man cave than this one, which has been a bloody great man cave for me. I've got quite a lot of people interested in buying this, so. It does need a lot of work. It needs a lot of work. All this, the moisture's got into the roof has been leaking. So yeah, just need, you probably spend at least $1,000, probably I reckon $2.5 just fixing all the leaks up alone on this thing. The stuff like this, I was a bit rough in it, but that actually goes here. Sits about here and goes to about here. Yeah. I only pulled the staples out of the wall, but I didn't do any real damage, so. It can either go there or there. The bed used to go there, and that would sit there for the kitchen area here, so it gives the potential buyer a lot of opportunity. They can make their own new furniture and have a custom chair here, make more use out of this thing than that side of the way. It's much more usable that side of the way now, so totally empty, nothing in here, but this stuff here will probably go in the bin. I'm not going to really need all this. I'm going to put that in the container. It's a good little high quality micro switch. That's going to go in my container. BOZ's already in there. It's all empty. Everything in here is already packed. That's going to come with me. That's a good battery. I'm going to try and maintain that in the charger in town. Not that the charger doesn't use much power, as I said, so maybe a spare battery. That's all got to go on the scrap. They're going to go scrap too. That I didn't get a chance to burn it out. It's all been emptied. Stuff's been emptied. Everything's been emptied. This is all going to be put away. All the main stuff here is gone to my dad's cousin's house. So, I kept all that stuff. Would like to keep that vase, but I doubt I'm going to keep that. Nice little Australian made Dawn. But I got another one anyway, so which I use in town. Spare table or knife, well, that's probably not going to get kept. That's going to come in our townhouse in a shed. It's nice and quiet for town use, this compressor. That's coming with us, so they're coming with us, so they're going to be put in the container. I got to take these off and clean them up and pack them away, because that's one of my spare parts drawers. I better not forget those. But we aren't ready to clean it yet. I've got a bit more to go. Just putting it all in fruit bins, and then it's going to get cleaned up and go on in Dad's container. Being cleaned out. Most of the valuables my brother's got because of all his stuff. I might clean this up, give it a really good clean and put it on the bar swap soil group on Facebook because people are interested in gas stoves. I reckon this will sell real quick. Well, I'll put it on there. If I clean it up, get it really clean and presentable and respectable, I reckon it may go for $50. I'll put 50 on it and see how it goes. Because I ain't going to use that in town. It's too good to throw away. I do someone will need it, so a nice little caravan / camper stove like that. I reckon someone's gonna love this. And I'll park it in Cohen, wouldn't I? So yeah, I'll resell that. Stuff here, all the valuables taken out. That's going to be clean. These are to go because I've still seen these available at farmers markets. Those rabbit traps, they're very collectible. People tend to weld them up and put a thing here, press here for complaints. And they put a clock in there and a wine bottle holders, everything. All sorts of things people do with those. I've seen these sell for as high as $400 a piece, depending on the market and the person buying them or selling it. This is going to be cleaned up and hey, there's the brand name, Wallaby. Let's see, something Trevella Brothers, Trentham, Victoria. Wallaby, there we go, that's a company. Might have to Google that, get some history on this thing. But yeah, I don't want to scrap that. I want to give it a good clean when I go and polish it. Well, not so much polish it, but give it that rustic look and see how it sells for. I might put 50 in that too. That's kind of too good to scrap. So people do collect that sort of thing, very rustic. Barbecue I'm yet to sell. Barbecue I sold, they go in my dad's container. The Honda motors will keep. I've stripped this for parts, I got a good coupling off that. I got the motor mounts off that. I got all the fuel pump assembly and the fuel filter assembly off that, so I kept all that. Man, these were such bloody good ideas, and a good, very well made bit of kit when rack dehydrating peaked. But no one does that anymore. It's just not worth it nowadays. Not worth it. It's a shame, because they're so damn well made. The quality of components made by Sunray Engineering, Mildura. Long gone now. Yeah, that fan would be bloody nice for hovercraft, but if you want to keep the fan itself, I can cut it about here and just keep that shroud bit and put a good motor on here and stick it on a little frame on the back of a hovercraft. That would be very good for propulsion. That would be very good for that. Still sorting that out. The spare Onan motor, I've kept all the valuables off that, and they can't be kept, it's going to be scrapped unfortunately. 3 sole parts we're going to keep. Scrap in there. Yeah, all these spare parts we had for so damn long. It's good to have, but we can't use this all. We can't have this all in town, unfortunately. Some covers in here we're going to use in the house in town, so we keep it for stuff like that, verandas and whatnot. The old Whistler squeal, the vacuum cleaner, had the part out, so I kept the motor and the switch and all the main components. They're staying in here, lights and extension cords. Kept all the clock and everything. The old bears, it's hiding down there. The old Simpson dishwasher that likes to cook the hell out of itself. I think the thermal cutout might be stuffed on that, or right off calibration. It's been leaking a little bit, so I'll sell that to someone. Someone will want it. The other stuff I'll keep for a bit longer, in case the one in the house stuffs up. So good dishwasher that. Keep the oven, but the stove I'll keep. The fan I want to keep. Dad wants me to throw it out. It'd be a shame. I'm not really going to use it anywhere in town, but the old early 90s stuff was the last of the good stuff. The antennas have to go up on the wall so it doesn't get broken. But yeah, it's pretty much all done here. I've probably got the TV out in my bedrooms that I go in here yet next. Can't really use that as a computer desk. A table will stick that in, someone will probably want that. Anyway, footballs and stuff. Still going to keep this for now. A couple of people are interested in it, but they turned it down. Mainly because, yeah, I want something a little better than that, but that works fine. Staying in the storage, keeping that one. It's just the shed stuff. This is all my dad and my mum's stuff here. Poor, it smells like a bloody the fruit and vegetable line at Woolworths. That's what it smells like in here. Anyway, I'm going to put heaps more on here yet. Heaps more. It's got cupboards in here too. Here, heaps more to put in here. You could put his car in here if you wanted to. Bloody hell. Anyway, the house is almost empty. The rest of the furniture will go in here, but that'll be within the week when we actually do move. So that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.